Hey, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but listen, if you're still subscribed to the Minister of Beauty channel, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. I thank you. I know that I have not been consistent in doing content on this channel, but honestly, life has just been what it has been. I have not had any control over it, and so it just wasn't something that I really felt the desire to continue to focus on, but I know I didn't have the desire to quit. So I kept the channel, and now I'm ready to just start again. And that's one of the things that we can do in life, right? We have the right to change our minds, and we have the right to, as we go through things, decide, you know what, that was a moment. Now it's time to pick myself up and focus and keep moving forward. And that's what I'm going to do. And I was trying to decide the direction that I wanted to take this channel in. But I remember why I started it. And sometimes we have to remember our why. And remembering your why is one of the big things that really helps you to keep your focus and to keep going. And that's what I'm going to do. So for anyone who is a part of this community, you are a beauty builder, whether you are in the beauty industry, whether you are a business owner, whether you're aspiring to be a business owner, whether you're just building your beautiful life and trying to have purpose and meaning in this time that God is allowing you to grace this earth, you're a beauty builder. And I want to thank you for being a part of this beauty builder community. But anyway, it's New Year's Eve, 2025. And I just thought it would be a good time to just do a quick video and get started again. So I'm looking kind of crazy. Don't judge me. I have a hair appointment later, and I'm looking forward to it. And hey, I might do a little video on that. But anyway, I just want to wish you all an amazing, happy new year. I hope that every great thing that you are desiring to have happen in your life, it happens for you and to you. Because if you are a part of this community and you are a beauty builder and you're like me, you've been going through a lot. You have had so many obstacles. You've had a number of setbacks. You've had some struggles. You've had some trials. You've had some questions as to what in the world is going on. Why are these things happening to me? What is wrong? What did I do? Why does the world hate me? You may have asked all of these different questions because I know I've been asking them. Just a bit of a transparent moment, because I always like to say, I may not be an open book. I'm more of a diary. And it's not that I have anything to hide necessarily. It's just that I'm not comfortable letting everybody in all of my personal business, because it's just who I am. But a bit of a transparent moment, even though I've shared some things with you guys before, but I'm working on cleaning some things up on the channel. So stay tuned with that. But I'm a caregiver. I am married. I am grateful for the life that God is allowing me to live. Everything has not been extremely difficult, but there have been a number of difficult moments, and everything has definitely not been easy. And I'm in this space where I'm still trying to figure things out and learn things, because I am not a professional caregiver. It's not what I went to school to do. It's not what I was trained to do. It hasn't been my life. And I've learned in the community that I have been, a part of, with other caregivers who are like me, who have gotten into this space, not because they chose to be in it. It's not something they went to school to do. It's just the way life has worked itself out, and you've become a part of it. You're learning as you go, and it's a very difficult thing. And when you're dealing with someone who has had a number of health challenges, mentally and physically, and I hate saying it like that, because mental illness is a physical illness. It deals with the brain. The brain is a body part. It's not some imaginary, fictional thing in the air that we made up to make it into something that is affecting people. No, the brain is functioning differently due to traumatic events or traumatic hits, injuries, physical injuries like that can cause some things that have been mentally, right? And, other physical things. And it's just been navigating those things. It's just been really hard. And I have to say, that there have been a number of moments where it had affected me mentally and emotionally, and even affected self-esteem. I had mentioned before how I was diagnosed with clinical depression, and I didn't do it to get sympathy or to be seen as a victim. I did it to share that you could be in a place where you're actually feeling okay, and you may be dealing with some things that are making you be seen as a successful person. It doesn't mean that you don't deal with depression. So, dealing with that, I had a situation with one of my other businesses where I was preyed upon by a company that I had signed agreements with them, and they were supposed to be helping me with some things with regards to my product line, my skincare product line that I started in 2017. And they preyed upon me. I'm not naming any names, but they preyed upon me. And it was a very, the situation was distressing. It was hurtful. And it pissed me off. It made me angry. And financially, it was just not right. And they knew, about other things that I was dealing with as a military spouse of a disabled veteran. And they really preyed upon that, and they took advantage of me. And then when they didn't live up to the things that they were supposed to do, and when I just tried to share my experience with other people, do you know they threatened to sue me? And it's like, are you freaking kidding me? But that's just one situation out of a number of different things that I had dealt with in this year, that it's like, my God, I am exhausted. So to be honest with you, I have been mentally exhausted and even somewhat physically exhausted. But I'm working on getting those things back to a place where I'm better. And now I want to just get back to doing this, because I started this channel. Actually, I think I started this channel, I don't even remember when I started the channel. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I started the channel for a purpose, and I want to get back to that purpose. So it's about, sharing my business experiences and hopefully inspiring others to keep going. It is to, as a beauty professional, to give beauty tips, give my opinions on some beauty trends and viral things that are happening, and as well as, helping you all out with your choices when it comes to living your life as beautifully as you desire and being a beauty builder. And then just, having a little bit of fun, because what is life if we're not enjoying it? And I know that I have been in a space for a while where I wasn't even really enjoying my life. And it wasn't because I'm not happy in the space that I'm in, because I'm quite grateful. Honestly, just to share another little thing with you guys, because like I told you guys, my husband's been sick. But I'm grateful. You know what I mean? I have a whole lot that some people don't have. I don't need to live in a mansion. I'm grateful for the home that I have. And the home that we have multiple bedrooms, right? But my husband, with him being sick, and one of the things he also has is sleep apnea. If you've been around anyone that has sleep apnea, you know that that's a difficult thing to deal with. And if you're like me, I'm a very light sleeper. A feather can drop on the ground and I will wake up. I don't stay sleeping when anything is going on. So it has made it hard for me to rest. It's made it hard for me to sleep. And I'm grateful. I have a husband that loves to be around me all of the time. And even when he is asleep, he can feel the energy if I get up and go to another room, because I'm just trying to get some sleep. And I had a conversation with him, and I'm like, babe, listen, I love you. I'm not trying to say let's separate. This has nothing to do with our relationship, but we have multiple bedrooms. Why can't you just sleep in one of the other spare bedrooms? And he agreed to that a few weeks ago. And when I tell you I've been sleeping good, I have been sleeping good. Now we have a little agreement. I stay with him until after, he's good in the sleep. He's taking his medication. I'm taking care of him. He's all rested up and he's sleeping, and he's been sleeping for a little hot minute. Then I'll get up and I'll go back to the main bedroom, and I will just, wind down and get comfortable, and then I eventually fall asleep and I'm sleeping through the night. I love it. Okay, so that is definitely one thing that I'm so grateful for. I just wanted to share that because it's a normal thing. There's nothing wrong with sleeping in different bedrooms, okay? And it's something, honestly, even before my husband got sick, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I had wanted to do for a while. Because it's like, even though I've been married for 20 some odd years, I used to have my own bedroom before I got married. It's like, why is it a problem to have separate bedrooms? I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. But anyway, I just thought I would share that, little thing with you guys. But anyway, I'm feeling better. Is everything 100% tip top shape where I want it to be yet? No. But even though I am a believer in God and all of the good stuff, right? I also do believe, even though I don't follow tarot and astrology readings and doing that type of stuff, I don't. But I also do believe God created signs. Just like he created numbers. Some people manipulate them into doing different things with them. But I will say, I am a Virgo, okay? I relate with a lot of the things that Virgo characteristics are. But I'm also one of those people where I don't believe I have to follow everything. It's like, if these are characteristics of a Virgo that may be negative, I'll notate that and I'll ask God to help me in those areas that could, be seen as a negative when it comes to someone who is a Virgo. But I say all that to say, I have been scrolling through Instagram and these things have been popping up that I can't even make it up. These people don't know me. They're not people that I follow or follow me. They've just been in my feed and they were about the sign of a Virgo. And there was one where it was talking about how your years have been over the past several years and how especially 2024 and 2025 were the hardest years in the past several years that you had experienced so far. And when I tell you that definitely was a testament to me, I was like, oh my God, like, does this person know my life? But I say all that to say it was speaking about 2026 and how 2026 is going to be so much greater. And I am proclaiming that for myself. It doesn't have to be just for Virgos, but I'm just speaking about what I saw for myself and what I'm proclaiming. So I want you to proclaim that for yourself too. It may not be, because I will say the years 2024 and 2025 have been extremely rocky and difficult for me. But before those years came in, I definitely did decree and declare greatness for myself. It doesn't mean that what I decreed and declared did not happen for me, but I see it as me planting seeds for the future. And when you plant a seed, we know it doesn't the crops don't grow overnight. The harvest doesn't happen the next day. It takes time. So I see those things that I decreed and declared for myself and believed for myself that did not happen in the years 2024 and in the years 2025, they're coming forth for me for 2026. So, like I said, life has been lifing. It has not been easy. And I've been just trying to figure out, just like I'm trying to figure this hair out right now, guys. I've been trying to figure out what my next steps are for this channel. And I feel like I got it. And I'm looking forward to doing that along with you guys. So if you did not subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you can stay tuned to what we have coming forward. I believe I have some great things that are going to be coming forward for this channel, for the Beauty Builders in 2026. And if you were subscribed before and you somehow got unsubscribed, because sometimes YouTube does that, it will unsubscribe people from channels, go ahead and resubscribe, share it with somebody that you know, like, and love, and stay safe for 2026, because there's a lot of craziness out here in these streets. So I want you to be prepared for the greatness that is awaiting for you in the new year. I'm going to be up in my house with my hubby and maybe online checking some things out, but I plan to stay safe, and I want you all to stay safe and stay tuned. So as always, I'm going to end this with asking you to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone that you know, like, and love, And until the next time, I hope and pray you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day, but not just a beautiful day, but a beautiful new year. So, signing off, the Minister of Beauty. Happy New Year. Happy 2026.